Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to House and Garden Flipper, episode 89. Today we've got a brand spanking new thing to be doing. We're just waiting for it to load in. Apparently, concrete and plastic aren't a problem in the modern garden, according to our tips. I really probably should do something about the office garden, but I just want to get into it today. So let's see how we go. I have my use and all right. So we had houses to buy and missions to look at. Alrighty. It's really hard to work out what to do first, actually. 297, that's not bad. Let's have a look at what's for purchase. There's a bunch of stuff for purchase. All right, let's just go with, I reckon if we buy two, we'll buy this one. We're going to stay and we'll buy the huckster's house. That's pretty cool. Just basically put them in our pile. We don't have to flip them in order. All right. And we'll head back out of here. I did say we were going to do a mission today, so let's get that done first. We're going to go Steve Mariner and the bunker mission. Cool. Bunker. Hello, we bought a house with a hidden post-war bunker. The previous owner didn't appreciate what he had and made it a storage room. We care about safety, and the weather in this part of the country gives us some concern. We have renovated the house, but as for the bunker, we want to have it done by a professional. Can we count on you equipping it appropriately? If a tornado or something even worse would hit, we want to have a safe place where we could stay for several weeks until it is safe again. Best regards, Steve Mariner. Cool. Let's go see what Steve's bunker looks like. Same tip again, concrete and plastic aren't a problem in the modern garden. Awesome. All right, where has he put his bunker? Let's just toddle inside. Okay, I think if I remember rightly, yep, there it is. Oh boy, let's go bunkering. Oh, it's nice having that pick up all the rubbish in range perk. That's pretty cool. So I'm guessing, I'm just cleaning up without actually reading the instructions, but I'm guessing that's pretty much what the first business of the day is. Get that done. Okay. Remove the objects. Alrighty. Garage shelves and steel garage. Oops, I think I broke the microwave. Okay. Clean the dirt. Easy enough to do. There's a cobweb up here. Oh, there was. I think I sold it when I sold the garage thing. Okay. Death on spiders. And over here, get rid of that. Make sure all these are scrubbed clean. And we're good. Paint with the colours white. Usually you can find it just as easily enough. Should be able to get through with one. We've got a couple of perks where we're painting more economically now, so hopefully we don't have to buy as much paint. We'll see. Actually, I like these little spaces. They're kind of cool once you get them done up. Not sure I'd want to be in one though. The idea of being stuck in it would probably freak me out a little bit. Enclosed spaces, they can be yeah. At least he doesn't want it painted like the back cave. All right, let's just get rid of that. He's gonna want I don't think I can sell. I shouldn't do this. Yeah, okay. Fine. We will just move stuff into the middle of the floor for the moment. If I can stack it. No, okay, that would be a no. Alright, we'll just straighten them up and that'll make them easier to pop down later. Okay, what is that? Right, now it's gone. Okay, modern kitchen cabinet with sink, 4-burner gas stove, gas cylinder, modern hanging cabinet, Andy, sofa, shadows, table slim, and chair in golf. And he wants us to fit that all in here. Alright, let's do it. Let's just type in Andy, modern kitchen set, modern kitchen cabinet with sink, Andy. He's got a white theme going and it's actually a pretty enclosed space, so we might just keep the white theme happening. Might put that in the middle just for the moment. We'll go with a 4-burner gas stove. We'll just type in burner. Okay, it's one of those things that sits on the bench. Alright. Pop it over there away from the sink. Modern hanging cabinet, Andy. Andy, modern hanging. There it is. Keep with the white theme. There we are. Pop that right in the middle. Gas cylinder, sofa shadow, table slim. Okay, maybe we don't want that stuck right in the center. Let's just grab our stove and move it over, because what's going to happen is when I move the sink, that's going to stay in one spot and I don't want to drop it on the floor. I should probably just dump it on the floor. That'll be easier. Alright. Let's move that one up into the corner. Grab this, tuck it along. There we go. Grab that. Pop it here. Might as well grab that microwave, get it off the floor. Okay. Table slim, hanging shelf up. Okay. Up, hanging shelf, go with the white. And I think it was 2, wasn't it? Yeah. I'm just going to put those. We might put one here. What are you doing? And we'll put one over here. And I might grab that thing. That's a bit precarious. Let's not. Table slim. And again, back it up. There we go. And a chair in golf. I've hit the caps lock, give it a tick. There we go. There we go. Okay, and I'll just get these out of the way. I think I might also put the microwave oven up on the table as well. I would stack these if I could. Yeah. Okay. We have a gas cylinder, a sofa shadow, and a chair in golf. I need to put 2 in. Okay, no, that was silly of me. Let's get another one. And we'll pop the sofa over in the corner. Alrighty, that doesn't come in anything. The world is going to be grey enough. Maybe not green. I don't know, it's a bright spot of colour. Yeah, alright. It's the brightest sofa I can find. And I'm going to stick a gas cylinder right next to it. Just the one? Okay. Alright, that's that room done. Let's head into this one. Okay, stuff. Let's going to look a lot better in a couple of seconds time. Close that. We are placing, we're not removing any objects. Okay, so we're just going to clean the dirt. And over here. And that's done. Okay, what do we want in here? First aid kits. Alright, so pretty much everything as is. We might just tuck this up here. Pop it up in the corner. And then if he really wants to, he could probably fit another cupboard in if he wants. So, but in the meantime, that'll give him an idea of what space he's got. Just put the tool up a little bit. Alright, looks like I'm just going to have to sit that one next to this one. Okay, first aid kit by 1. You can find all of this if you just go down into your occasional. Actually, not your occasional. What am I on? Alright, equipment. You can find your first aid kit pretty easily in there. Just going to sit that pride of place in the middle. A water container by 5. We are going to need a space for those. Supplies, water. No, not water bottles. Containers, yeah. They want 5 of these. I'm pretty sure I can't. Yeah. Alright, let's try here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Food containers by 4. These should be able to fit on the bottom. Normal food containers. That large food container looks recent actually. Can I crouch? I can crouch. Right, crouching lets you crouching. I'm just hitting the C button by the way, just so I can crouch, and it lets you get down to those bottom shelves that you might otherwise have trouble with. Also need to uncrouch. All right, pickled cucumbers by 2. Food. Cucumbers by many. Just pop 2 over here. 1 and 2. Nuts by 2. Alright, then we're into the cans, and I might actually put all of the cans on this other wall. Here we go. 2 jars of soup and 4 bags of macaroni. Okay, 2 soup, 2 tomatoes, 2 meat and 2 tuna. Let's get those up first. Not necessarily in that order. I should have just hit by many, but that's okay. 2 tuna, 2 tomatoes, 2 soup and 2 meat. Do not ask where the meat comes from. And 2 soup. Soup is the big stuff, so we might put that on the other shelf. In the meantime, I think I needed at least 1 rice. 4 rice, okay. Can I fit them all in a row? Let's try. And 4 macaroni, which will also be on this shelf. Alrighty, 5 peanut butter. Okay. Okay, then jar of soup, which we'll just pop over here because they're quite big. And a safe. Let's put that down the bottom. Hopefully I can fit it on the shelf, but I don't think I can. It's not under equipment. No. I really wish they had bunk beds in like the normal furniture as well, not just these really tough kinds of things. I think I'll just put this in here. Okay, it's under other. Fine. Yep, that's not going to fit on a shelf. We might just tuck that over here in this corner. There we go. And I just need to paint it. I won't sell the paint tin this time. We'll just take it through. All right. Okay, so painting your door lintels in the bunker doesn't actually count as any percentage of painting. I was just curious to see. I like it because it looks tidier. I mean, why would you have mildewy, moldy walls around the doors when you've painted everything else really carefully? You've probably got some kind of anti-mold stuff in the paint too. So we've got a couple of flips that involve bunkers, so this is actually really nice practice for them. The DLC for, I think it's Apocalypse Flipper, the DLC is free, so once you buy House Flipper you can just download that. I could be wrong, it was free last time I looked. Yeah, so that just adds your bunkers in and your survivalists. I haven't found a way that you can sell normal houses to the survivalists. I might try fitting a bunker door to one of our normal houses and see if that brings them up as possible clients, but I don't think it will. And I haven't found a way of selling a house with a bunker from the Apocalypse set to normal clients just by doing the bunker up as something normal. So yeah, so the houses don't really cross over. All right, it's standing on the paint can again. Okay, remove the garage shelf. And away we go. That's done. And paint with white. So pretty much it's everything in its place and a place for everything. These little bunkers, I like them because they're a challenge to put things in, and for your different survivalists. You know, for one guy even a toilet is too much, but for the woman she wants, you know, a double bed and this and that. For the family they'd like a couch as well for their survival experience. So each survivor is different. I thought so. All right. And we need 2 beds with drawers and 4 hanging shelf ups. Okay, so it's a 2-person kind of thing. Drawer, bed with drawer. Alright, I think we'll stick with the original choice. We'll make the drawer white though. So we're going to just flip one this way, tuck it in that corner, flip one the other way, put it over there, and then we're going to go with our hanging shelf up. Just go with the white. I could go with the light blue because it'll go with the bedding actually, so we might put a bit of colour in here. We need 4 of them. I don't know if that really suits, but anyway. Shift and mouse wheel. And we're done with this room. Last but not least. All right. I don't think I'm going to need the white paint in here, am I? No, we're doing tiles. Typical. Okay, removing the object, the steel garage shelf. And cleaning the dirt. Trying not to get sent up the ladder again. Alright, ceramic tiles with grey squares. For the wall. Ew. Okay, oh, that's what the client wants. It'll make the place look different. This feels like a really different mission to any of the missions I've done before. I don't remember this one. I mean, one of the ones I've done that's similar had, maybe it was this one, but it did have the double beds and it did have the soup and stuff in one area. I just don't recall it. It has been a while since I played this far through, so that could be all it is. There we go. So the missions, apart from being good for getting some cash if you're running low, they're also pretty good for just getting an idea of the kinds of missions you've got coming up, as well as getting tools when in the early phases. And you can do them again. You just pull them out of the archive and do them again. So for instance, if you were going for the challenge where you have to complete a task in, I think it's under 40 seconds or something, you can't do that when you first start at the early stages with the simpler tasks, but you can pull one of those tasks out later on and race the clock with some advanced skills. So it actually makes that Steam achievement achievable. But yeah. There we go. It's a really odd kind of effect. It's kind of like a dappled room now. There we go. One stack short. Alrighty. It's alright, I thought I had something in my hair. The weather's really weird here, so the spiders come in. And I always get a bit nervous, but I think it was just the aircon. Okay. I've laid the wrong tiles. Okay. I think it's the white one with the grey square inside, actually. Here I am just waffling on and not really looking at my counter. Grey squares, grey square. Because that's not confusing. Oh. Okay, let's try this trick again. We're going to need 4 stacks. Might as well get it done. And away we go. So grey square, but just be careful, grey squares and grey square. No S on the tiles required. There we go. Now it's coming through. Actually, I like this one better. Looks nicer. So if you're going to get stuck in here in a cyclone or a typhoon or whatever it was he was worried about, or I guess this isn't too bad. Cool. was a zombie apocalypse, I mean, you'd be a bit scared of ever opening the hatch, wouldn't you? Never know what's waiting upstairs to grab you and drag you out. Or follow you in. Because chances are you're not going to get that hatch closed in time. And my worry in a typhoon would be the flooding. You'd have to make sure you are far enough above sea level for it to not be a bother. Last thing you'd want is to open the hatch and stand under a deluge of water. Here we go. All right, and we're good. So these are relatively short little missions if you don't mess it up like I just did. But looks like we're mounting 3 devices and then just adding in a few more bathroom bits and bobs. I like that they remembered the toilet paper. That's probably going to be one of the highest selling commodities in an apocalypse after it's been a few years. It's the most expensive thing in the stand. Gems, diamonds, nope, TP. Alright, what do we got? We have a shower. Let's unscrew that or it's not going to work very well. And away we go. We can go with a mountable shower or any of these. What's the one that I couldn't mount in the last one? Actually, there was a number of them, wasn't it? Let's try the, let's just go with the cheap one. Give the guy a bit of a break. I know I could buy a shower mounted here. Ah. Not sure I want that one there. That's just way too far along. Let's try the other one. No, they're all going to go weird at about there. Okay. You should theoretically be able to just put that shower straight in here. But it doesn't look like it was going to let me on any of the others. So, oh well. Here we go. Just a matter of tapping each little bit that you want to put in. I've forgotten how to do it. There it is. Tap it and then screw it in. And again with the door handle. Put it down, screw it in. Okay. And away we go. Alright, that one's done. So I guess we're after a toilet next. Let's go with something like that. Just pop it straight. Quick to assemble, don't take a lot of space up. And we'll go with the sink. Let's give them a sink with a bit of storage, I think. I mean, the bar goes good, the Prismat's not bad. Actually, I think it's probably better. The Shannon's not bad either. Just gonna... I really like the variety of sinks they've added to this game. It used to be you could have the Bargo without all the extra colours, or you could have the Shannon, and that was it. And they've added in all of these as well. So now you can just put in a bit of variety if you want, which is really cool. It's one of the other best things about the game is just all the different bits and bobs that they keep adding in at odd intervals. And away we go. Alrighty. And I guess they want 2 water heaters. No, a water heater number 2, chest of drawers, toilet paper holder, and toilet paper. Okay. Oh, I've gone up the ladder again. No, put me down the ladder. Thank you. Right. There is a point too when you get to in the game, if you put something near the ladder, you may end up not being able to actually get back into the bunker. You'll just end up going up and down the ladder. So if I wanted to walk across this room, for instance, what I'd have to do is remove that sink, and we'll see if it comes to that, but I'm going to try and avoid it. So it was a chest of drawers mile. Okay, let's see if we can get that in without me having to remove the sink. Okay. It's happened a couple of times. It's like, it's no biggie. You just gotta work out what it is and do it. Alright, yeah, I am going to have to get rid of that because I want the chest of drawers in that corner. It's not going to let me out now. Yes, it is. There we go. Alright, don't stand near the shower when you're doing the sink. We might just do the sink last. So yeah, so if you ever get stuck going up and down the ladder in the bunker, it's basically because there's something really close to the ladder that's blocking, for some reason, just blocking your access out. So we'll drop that chest of drawers back in, that sink back in now that I've done that. Because I'm pretty sure I can place everything out without having to worry about whether or not I can get off the ladder. Because once we've done this room, we're basically... What have I forgotten to do? There we go. Alright. Yeah, so basically once we've put the sink in, hopefully we can place everything else without needing to change it. I forgot to do anything else. Alright. So just stay away from the ladder if you don't want to get stuck. Alright, what do we need? A water heater 2. So one of those, and we'll buy one of those and stick it next to the shower. Toilet paper holder and toilet paper, which we'll find in the bathroom. Let's go with one of those. Oh, actually no, if we put the wrong toilet paper holder in, it won't count it. So I think we're stuck with that one. That's okay. Put there. And what I want to do is put the toilet paper next to the toilet. So that'll be in there and it'll be in supplies. Maybe. No, it won't. Okay, it's in equipment. That makes sense. I can't stack it, that's right. I wanted to make a toilet paper pyramid. The order is complete. Let's go. Alright. It's the 3rd time it's told me concrete and plastic aren't a problem in a modern garden. Right, so that's basically just one of the bunker missions. I like them because they're just kind of simple. And another good thing that they've added is they teleport you after a mission straight back into your office in front of your computer, which makes it easy. So on another day we'll have a look at these ones. But I think for now what we might do is we've bought our houses, decide what to do next. If you don't like cockroaches, maybe don't follow me through with this one for a couple of episodes. The house with uninvited guests has uninvited guests, and we're going to go give them a bit of an eviction. All right, Jimmy Trader down at the bottom of the screen with a TV in a bedroom. I wouldn't fall asleep. So if you ever want to sell a house to him, don't put a TV in the bedroom. Haha, you boys are on limited time. You can vacuum cleaner them up otherwise, or you can have a stomping good time, but really, that many cockroaches, you'd end up with one up your trousers for sure. I'm just going to get rid of these things because they're annoying me. We won't go all through the garden though. Might just stop there. Alrighty. E, pull out the vacuum cleaner. In this case, we are evicting it, so it's E for eviction. It's relatively easy to fix up. We might do a very quick clean through, but we probably won't start flipping. If you have a look at the clients on the left-hand side, you will see that apart from the fact they're all happy I cleaned up the cockroaches, you'll see the people on the top are Dolan Trusk, Victoria. All I did was take the door out. Sheesh. Victoria and Chang Chua is third. We could try and sell the place to Chang Chua. That would be kind of handy because we haven't sold the place to him yet. So if you like, what we can do is try and get the place up to date for the student, although he's now slipping down the ranks as I tidy things up, so he might be a bit of a hard sell. I know, everyone's whining because I got rid of the bathroom. That's okay. They always whine at the beginning of the flip, these guys. Just get rid of all the light switches. Alright, what can I get rid of easily out of here? Alright, so Chang Chua was probably interested in this because there was a desk in the bedroom. So one of the things you can do if you're trying to, and it's a bit late for me now because I've just washed through and gotten rid of everything. But one of the things you can do if you're trying to sell to a particular client is you can try and mirror what was already there. So basically, to get an idea of who really will buy your house, once you're done is you can empty it out and just see who stays behind. But this will give us a pretty clean slate. Buyers wise. There we go. Oops, went the wrong way. Right. So it might not be a bad place for the real estate agent too, but what we're going to do is we're just going to have a clean through and see what exactly is in here. So it looks like I've got gunk on the outside as well. There will be more cockroaches. Oh, yep, there they are. We'll get rid of them in just a tick. We'll just give ourselves some room to work first. Alright. I mean, is it any wonder there are cockroaches when there is this much mess? Okay, what have I got? Yep. Technically, I could just clean all of these things and sell them. That would be gross. So I'm just going to basically go through and blitz the whole place and just get rid of it. I mean, who would sell plates to some poor unsuspecting buyer after they'd been run over by hundreds of little tiny feet? Now this is what would be interesting, the artist, so she'll get cross with me in a minute. That's fine, she can get cross. Okay. And we are definitely not going to try and sell anyone that fridge. Alrighty, E for eviction. You guys are gone. See you later. I'm not even going to ask what they were feeding on, because that looks kind of ick. It's been neglected. That's okay. Oh. There's the remaining cockroach. Now we've gotten rid of one nest, and there's the other one. Excellent. That should be both nests out of here. Thanks, Jimmy. That's a very constructive comment down there. What crap. You have a point, but we'll fix it up in a minute. There we go. Alright. Just about done. Okay. So it's looking like this space is going to be a kitchenette living room, because we don't need to faff about with children's rooms. And to be honest, this house doesn't really have enough rooms for either the Smoths or the Johnsons. They'll both complain about a room shortage. Okay, and I have webs somewhere. There we go. Alright, room's done. Let's get this one done real quick. So basically, in tomorrow's session, we'll start the flip straight up without having to do any of this cleaning. We probably are going to have to leave the plastering till tomorrow, though. That needs to be done, because there's really no point in doing anything that's going to involve putting furniture up that'll hide a crack. So it's best just to get rid of that straight up. So I'd say our student was interested in this purely because there were desks in bedrooms. Alrighty, let's get this gone. And that one. It's got an interesting garden out there, I have to say. So basically, this is our workspace. We're going to have our windows don't need cleaning. That's nice. The walls need plastering, so it's going to have to happen. Might as well get that done. Actually, it's E to switch to plastering. So if you have a look, now that we've gotten rid of all of the furniture and all of the rubbish and it's all clean, we've now got a change in our clients. The Johnsons are arguing, they're saying that they would very much like to be in this house. Just a moment to clean and all the house will shine. So basically I've missed a bit of dirt somewhere. I will put in that radiator. I'm going to see if we can get the real estate agent to appear. Because if we can get him in the top 6 buyers, we might be able to get him to actually come to the top. Although he does like his multiple bathrooms. Alrighty, let's grab that plaster bucket. Quick check. I think we got everything in here we needed to. There's no appliances that need fixing. Alright, let's go with this. Okay. Alright. Looks like everything in here. Okay, that's everything in this room that will bother the real estate agent. Let's just start in here and work our way back through. And that one. Repair those walls, they look horrible, but we love it. Alright. Getting there, guys. I still have a few walls to repair. So basically right now, the comments that we're getting from the clients will tell us how many more of these nasty gaps in the wall we've got to plaster. So it's always worth watching them. So basically we've got all of the cavities now that need plastering except one. So I find that's a really handy feature when you've got walls to go. So if you watch these guys, they're going to tell you whether or not the walls are pristine. Well, they should. They haven't. Oops. That's right. Usually if they say there's one left and you do one more, then you're right. So we'll get rid of our plaster bucket now. And that should be that. Okay. So people that are happy with clean walls include Jimmy Trader and also the dude with pink hair, Giorgio Chanois. But that is all of that done. Let's get the radiators in and see if that fixes a few things for us. We'll just grab that. All right, that one's done. Okay, do I agree with the bathroom placement? Bathtub is good for Giorgio Chanois. He likes those. So do these, the Gentarts. We could stick with this bathroom as it is and just get those items in. It would also mean we wouldn't have a problem. We shouldn't have a problem with tiling. Let's just see how we go with our bathtubs. Last time I tried this, I had a lot of trouble with the bathtubs because I kept getting kicked out into the wall. If we were going for the Gentarts, we would go with something not modern. If we were going for Giorgio, I think Giorgio likes these ones. Maybe we should have a look at some of these bathtubs we haven't tried before. We're not really worried about budget. That's kind of cute. It's tempting. I'm actually going to go for one of these though. A comfy bed backrest, huh? What color bathroom are we doing? There are no decent greens in the color palette. Blue is pretty good. Fire truck red's not bad. We could do, why don't we do fire truck red and give it a background of grey maybe? I don't know. Ooh, it may not fit. Oh wait, it is going to fit. I haven't gotten to assemble one of these before, so yeah, this is brand new for me. Oh, okay, those things. What have I missed? Ah, that one, right. Oh, nifty. Ooh, nice. All right. We'll work out the color scheme in a little while, but if we're going to go with modern, so we're going to go with modern, which means we're probably looking at Giorgio Chanois because he likes bathtubs. We might be looking at the artist, but she likes modern, so we might have to stick with her. And we're also going to have to look at probably the office guy, Dolan, and Jimmy. So Jimmy Trader, Victoria, Giorgio, maybe Dolan Trusk, and maybe the dude with the sticky up blonde hair. What's he called again? Yeah, I'll remember his name eventually. Okay, so we're just going to very quickly put our bathtub in. If we're doing modern, what did she like? They like the pretty sure they like the Madarians as a modern. Let's give it a reddish kind of timber, and we'll stick with that. Pop it down there and go. Whoa! All right, so all of those clients you saw just jump up in the thing to disappear. They actually are the ones who like this particular kind of furniture. So we are putting in the right sort of furniture to attract those clients. and this will give us a fair idea of the effect that our tiles will have on them. So I'm just going to drop these in, turn the taps on, put the sink front in. That sits nicely. We're going to use one of those these are compact ENU. If I remember rightly, oh, let's not, no, hell no, and let's stick with that. Basically, if I remember rightly, this was another very popular toilet for the people who liked modern things. So we'll keep with that. All right, that means I've got everything mounted in here except for that. So let's get this one in. It's actually in installations and down here, or you can type in radiator, that'll get it as well. Here for assemble. All right, so we should have all of the devices mounted in each room, which means if the real estate agent was still interested after our little expense blowout here, he would appear further up the list than he was before. So that's pretty much that. But this is where I will leave it for today. Thanks for hanging with me. If you like the content, please hit that like, and if you'd like to see more, just hit subscribe, and have a great day out there. Okay. That one there.